We will go ahead and begin. Begin laying down on our backs, going all the way down, placing the feet flat on the mat, walking the feet out as wide as the mat. Let the knees come in and rest on one another. Gently close the eyes if they're not already. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Let the body begin to arrive on the mat today, letting each of the cells settle down. Begin to scan the body, starting at the toes, working your way up all the way, nice and slow. Getting to know how the feet feel today in this moment, in this space. How the legs feel today. What sensations are there? Notice how the belly feels as you work your way up the body. What the low back is doing. Getting to know each square inch of the body as it rests today. Becoming more in tune with the body and its sensations. Working your way up the torso. And going down the arms. Scanning the upper arms. Scan the elbows. And the forearm all the way out to the fingertips. And working your way up the neck and the face, the back of the head, the top of the skull. Getting to know how the body feels today. And getting a clear mental image of the entire body in your mind's eye. And gently shift your awareness to your mind. Notice what's floating around in the headspace today. What thoughts are lingering around. Not trying to shift or change any of the thoughts. Simply becoming aware that they're there. Getting to know the thoughts in our head. Getting to know that they're separate from us. They're simply thoughts. It's our choice to interact with them, to engage. Watch them like clouds in the sky. Like they're far away, separate from you, floating around. No reason to poke the cloud and make it rain. Simply watch the clouds float by. Then gently shift your awareness to your breath. Notice how the body is breathing today. Not trying to change or shift the breath in any way. Simply notice, is the breath short or deep, choppy or smooth? How is it flowing through the body today, in this moment, in this space? And gently begin to lengthen the inhale, lengthen the exhale out. Making each breath a little longer, a little deeper than the last. Big, full, deep breaths in. Slow, steady breaths out. Each breath a new journey as you inhale in and as you exhale out. Fill the lungs from the navel to the collarbones. And soften from the collarbones down to the navel. And we'll sync up our breath here, so empty out all the air that's in the body. And we'll inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue counting in your head as you inhale, going up to 4, and then counting down to 4 on your exhale. This is known as even breathing or samavriti. Helps steady the mind, focus the mind on the breath, letting all else drift away as we focus the mind on the breath for this next hour. You can keep the eyes closed or gently blink them open. We'll bring both knees into the chest, giving them a squeeze, rocking side to side. And then back to stillness, hugging the knees into the chest. Leave the right leg hugged in, extend the left leg long onto the mat. Notice how the right leg feels, how the breath has shifted as we move the body. Come back to that even breathing, in through the nose and out through the nose. Interlace your hands behind your right thigh. Extend the right leg up towards the ceiling, keeping the hands interlaced behind the thigh. You push the thigh bone into your hands as you pull the thigh bone towards you, creating an opposing action. Keep both feet flexed towards the face. Slow, steady breath in. Stay for the breath out. Using your right arm as a kickstand, begin to open the leg over to the right, keeping your left hand on your left hip. Keep both hips planted on the mat. Inhale the leg back to center. On an exhale, take the leg over to the left, pointing the toes towards the left shoulder, feeling the stretch in the outside of the right leg. Inhale back to center. Pull the thigh in towards you as you press the thigh bone into the hands. Then bend into both knees, hugging both knees into the chest. Leave the left leg hugged in, extend the right leg long on the mat. Flex the right toes back towards your face. Hug the left leg into the chest. Feel the inhale press against the left thigh. Feel the exhale soften the body. And interlace your hands behind your left leg, stretching the left leg up towards the ceiling. Breathing deep into the body. Letting the body feel the sensations as you breathe in and out through the nose. Begin to take the leg over to the left, using your left arm as a kickstand, opening the left leg up, keeping the right hip planted on the mat. Inhale to center. Exhale, take the leg over to the right, pointing the toes to the right shoulder, keeping both hips on the mat. Inhale back to center. Pause. Notice how the leg feels. And bend both knees, bringing the knees into the chest. And then begin to make small movements on the spine, rocking back and forth. And then make the movements a little bit bigger until you rock yourself all the way up to your seat. We'll come to tabletop position, stacking the hips over the knees, the shoulders over the wrists. Gaze is slightly forward of the fingers as you draw the lower ribs into the spine, engaging the core. Inhale to draw the chest through the arms, sending the tailbone to the wall behind you. Exhale to round, dropping the head, tucking the tailbone. Inhale to come forward, arching the mid-back. Exhale to round. Inhale to come forward. Exhale to round. Inhale forward. Exhale to round. Continue moving with your own breath through the cat-cow positions, pausing in any spot that feels sticky or tender to you. This movement helps wake up the spine, our lifeline to the rest of our body. Our central nervous system runs down the spine and the spinal cord. Then our peripheral nervous system runs out from the spine. So keeping the spine nice and young, supple, flexible, helps keep the whole body and mind young and supple. Flexible in the mind, flexible in the body. Continuing to move as you inhale to arch the spine. Exhale to round. Coming back to stillness. Inhale the right hand up. Exhale to bring it through the left hole between your arm and your leg, planting your right shoulder on the mat. Walk your left hand forward, coming into thread the needle, opening up the shoulders. Press the right shoulder into the mat to deepen the twist. Breathe deep into the body. Bring your hand back towards your face. Press into the left hand. Open up the right. Place the right hand down. Lift the left arm up. Then rotate to twist, placing it between the right arm and the right leg. Walking the right hand forward. Twisting to the right. Breathe deep into the body. Walk your right hand back towards your face. Press into the palm. Open the chest up to the left. Place the hand down. Sit yourself back on your heels. Bring your hands interlaced. And begin to make figure eights with your hands, rolling the wrists out. And then make figure eights in the opposite direction. Gently release. Come back to a tabletop position. Hug the low ribs into the midline. So extend the right leg long. Inhale to lift it up. Inhale the right arm long, stretching from your heel to your fingertips. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, crunch, bringing your knee and your elbow together. And then extend. Exhale to crunch. Inhale to extend. Exhale to crunch. Inhale to extend. Exhale, lowers the hand, lowers the knee. Extend the left leg long. Inhale the left leg high. Extend the right arm long. Hug the low ribs in. Exhale to crunch. Inhale to find length. Exhale to crunch. Inhale to find length. Exhale to crunch. Inhale to find length. Exhale to lower down. Bring the big toes to touch, the knees out wide. Sit the hips back. Let the forehead come towards the mat. Come into child's pose. Reconnect with your deep, steady breath. Counting to 4 on the inhale. Counting down from 4 on the exhale. Letting the body soften. And walk the hands forward. Place them firmly on the mat. Come up, tuck the toes, lift the knees, send the hips up. Come into your first downward dog. Pedal out the feet, bending one knee and then straightening the other leg. Then bend both knees. Send the hips up nice and high. And then begin to straighten the knees any amount. They don't have to go straight at all. The important part is sending the hips up, letting the booty go up nice and high, like you're sticking your butt out in the air. Press the floor away from you. Exhale to walk your feet up to meet your hands. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, hands overhead. Exhale the hands down by your side. Inhale the hands up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, hands overhead. Stretch the fingers towards the ceiling as you lower the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale the hands down by your side. Inhale the hands up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plants the hands, steps the feet back, high plank, stacking the shoulders over the wrists, hugging the lower ribs into the midline. Exhale, lower the knees, lower the belly, come all the way down. Press the tops of your feet into the mat so that your knees lift. And then on an inhale, begin to draw the chest up with little to no weight in the hands, coming into a baby cobra, waking up the muscles of the back. Take a breath in, stay for the breath out. Your next breath out, go ahead and lower yourself down. Tuck the toes, press yourself up and back, downward facing dog. Come back to the breath, in and out. Slow, steady, deep breaths into the body. Long, slow exhales out of the body. Exhale to walk the feet up to meet the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, hands overhead. Exhale the hands down. Inhale the hands up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plants the hands, steps the feet back, high plank. Lower the knees, lower the belly, come all the way down. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Press your pubic bone into the mat so the tailbone lengthens towards your heels. Then inhale up to your baby cobra. Little to no weight is in the hands. Exhale to lower down. Tuck the toes, press yourself up and back, downward facing dog. Connect back to the inhale. Stay for the exhale. Staying steady on the breath, letting anything else that comes into the mind float on by like a cloud. We are here to focus on the breath, focus on the body. On your exhale, walk your feet up to meet your hands. Forward fold, a nice heavy head. Inhale, make a figure 7 with the body as you lengthen the spine out to a halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, hands overhead. Exhale the hands down. Inhale the hands up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plants the hands, steps the feet back, high plank. Lower the knees, lower the belly, come all the way down. We'll bring our hands by our lower ribs, almost underneath the elbows. Draw the shoulder heads up away from the earth so that the chest is spreading. Then inhale, press into the palms, straighten the arms. Come into your full cobra pose, chest spreads wide. Exhale to lower down. Tuck the toes, press yourself up and back, down dog. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, bring it through to the front of the mat. Bring your blocks in. Shine the heart forward. Press the top of the back foot firmly into the mat, keeping the back leg nice and active. We'll walk ourselves backwards, coming into a half split. Notice if the right hip has gone forward, draw it back in space. Straighten the front leg, fold over the front leg any amount. Let the head drop and be heavy. And then come back to that inhale, slow, steady breath in, slow, steady breath out. Each breath full and deep, filling the body up. Each breath out, slow and steady, releasing what the body no longer needs. Inhale to walk yourself forward. We'll place our hand on our left hand on the block. Lift our right arm up, twist open to the right. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, deepen the twist. On your next exhale, go ahead and unwind, placing the blocks off to the side. We'll send our right foot back to meet our left in downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale to bring it through. Lower the back knee. Bring the blocks in. Shine the heart forward. Take a deep breath in as you press the back foot firmly into the mat. Slowly walk yourself backwards, coming to a half split, stacking the hips over the back knee. Flex your left toes, draw your left hip back in space, even with the right. And fold over the leg any amount, letting the head drop and be heavy. Deep breaths in, slow, steady breaths out. Walk yourself forward, coming back into a low lunge. Place your right hand on the block and spin open to the left, twisting the body, opening it up. And gently unwind, moving the blocks off to the side. Send the left foot back to meet the right, down dog. Watch the body breathe in. Stay for the breath out. Exhale to walk your feet up to meet your hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine outwards, keep the gaze at the floor. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise, hands overhead. Exhale the hands down. Inhale the hands up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back. High plank. Lower the knees, lower the belly, come all the way down. Bring your hands by your lower ribs. Then inhale up to a full cobra. Spread the chest nice and wide. Exhale to lower down. Tuck the toes, press yourself up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, bring it through to the front of the mat. We'll keep the back leg lifted. Inhale to rise to a low lunge. Bring your hands to your hips. Bend into your back knee until your hips are going straight up and down. And then with the hips straight up and down, straighten the back knee any amount, keeping the hips where they're at. Inhale the hands up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale the hands down, step the foot back, send the hips up, down dog. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale to bring it through. Get your feet on two different tracks. Stack your front knee over your front ankle. Inhale to rise, bringing the hands to the hips. Notice if the hips are leaning forward, bend into the back knee. Draw the tailbone down towards the earth. Then straighten the knee any amount, keeping the hips level. Inhale the hands up. Take a deep breath in and out. Your next exhale lowers the hands down, sends the foot back, sends the hips up, down dog. Watch as the body breathes in. Stay for the breath out. Each breath a new journey to go on, letting the mind stay focused on the breath, training the mind to let thoughts float by as we focus on our activity. Exhale to walk the feet up to the hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, hands overhead. Exhale the hands down. Inhale the hands up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, draw the spine long on your halfway lift. Exhale, plants the hands, steps the feet back, high plank. Lower the knees, lower the belly, come down. Bring the hands by the lower ribs. Lift the shoulder pads up away from the earth. Inhale up to a full cobra. Chest is spreading nice and wide. Exhale to lower down. Tuck the toes, press yourself up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale to bring it through. Line the feet up on two different tracks. Inhale to rise, bringing the hands overhead, coming into your crescent lunge. Bring the hands to heart center. Gently lean forward. Now begin to twist open to the right, hooking the left elbow on the right knee. Press the palms in towards one another to help deepen the twist. Keep the back leg lifting towards the ceiling, nice and active. Exhale to unwind, lift the hands up. Take a breath in. Your breath out lowers the hands down, steps the foot back, down dog. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, bring it through to the front of your mat. Leave your feet on two different tracks. Inhale to rise, crescent lunge. Arms going up towards the ceiling. Shoulders resting away from the ears. Bring the hands to heart center. Gently lean forward. And then begin to twist open to the left, hooking the right elbow on the left knee. Twisting open. Press the palms into one another to help deepen the twist. Inhale to unwind. Exhale to lower down. Send the left foot back to meet the right. Down dog. Let the breath guide you here. Deep, slow breaths into the body. Nice, slow breaths out of the body. Walk your feet up to meet your hands. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, hands overhead. Exhale the hands down. Inhale the hands up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plants the hands, steps the feet back, high plank. Lower the knees, lower the belly, come all the way down. Bring your hands by your lower ribs. Spread the chest nice and wide. Keep the chest spreading as you inhale to rise up, full cobra. Exhale to lower down. Tuck the toes, press yourself up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, bring it through. We'll spin the back foot flat and rise up. Warrior two, stacking the front knee over the front ankle. Pressing the back foot firmly into the mat so that the back leg is nice and active. Taking the gaze over the middle finger. Standing tall like a warrior, ready to face battle. Exhale to cartwheel the hands down, step the foot back, send the hips up. Down dog. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, bring it through. Spin the back foot flat, align heel to arch. Make sure your front knee is stacking over your front ankle. Inhale to rise up, warrior two. Press the back foot firmly into the mat. Take your gaze over the middle finger. Take a deep breath in. Stay for the breath out. Exhale the hands down. Step the foot back. Send the hips up. Down dog. Exhale to walk the feet up to meet the hands. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise, hands overhead. Lowering the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale the hands down. Inhale the hands up. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise, halfway. Exhale, plants the hands, steps the feet back, high plank. Lower the knees, lower the belly, come all the way down. Bring the hands just underneath the elbows. Press the tops of the feet into the mat so your knees lift. Inhale to rise up to a full cobra. Exhale to lower down. Tuck your toes, press yourself up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, bring it through. Spin the back foot flat. Inhale to rise to your warrior two. Stacking the front knee over the front ankle. Press the back foot firm into the mat. Breathe deep into the body. And then inch your back foot in, one footprint forward. Straighten your front knee. And then begin to sway the hips towards your back foot. Leaning forward, placing your right hand down on your shin, coming into a triangle position, lifting the left arm up towards the ceiling. You can keep your gaze down at your bottom hand or up at your top fingers. Inhale to rise up. Cartwheel the hands down, send the foot back, down dog. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, bring it through. Align heel to arch as you spin the back foot flat. Inhale to rise to your warrior two. Taking the gaze over the middle finger. Breathe deep in and out. Then inch the back foot in just a notch. Straighten the front knee. And then sway the hips towards your back ankle. Leaning forward. Hipping over. Finding your shin. Pushing your shin into your hand so you're not sinking into the joints. Coming into triangle position on the opposite side. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to cartwheel the hands down. Step the foot back. Send the hips up. Down dog. Stay steady on the breath. In and out. On an exhale, walk your feet up to meet your hands. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, hands overhead. Exhale the hands down by your side. Inhale the hands up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift, draw the spine long. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, high plank. Lower the knees, lower all the way down. Bringing the hands by the lower ribs. Lift the shoulder heads away from the earth. Inhale to rise, King Cobra. Exhale to go down. Tuck the toes, send the hips up, down dog. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, bring it through. Bring your block in. Spin the back foot flat. Align heel to arch. Inhale to rise to your warrior two. Spread the chest nice and wide. And inch the back foot in slightly. Straighten the front knee. Sway the hips back towards the foot behind you. And then begin to find your block. Placing your right hand on the block. And opening up to triangle pose. And then from triangle, you'll take your block onto the inside edge of your foot. You'll place your left hand on the block. Keep your legs exactly where they're at, drawing the right hip behind you. And then begin to twist open to the right into a twisting triangle. Any amount that you can. You might not go very far. And then gently unwind, moving the block off to the side. Bringing the hands to the mat, step the foot back, down dog. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale to bring it through to the front of the mat. Spin the back foot flat. Rise up, warrior two. Take the gaze over the middle finger. Standing strong. Back leg nice and active. We'll straighten the front knee. Inch the back foot in. Align heel to heel. Bring your block in. And take the hips behind you. And tilt over the thigh, grabbing onto your block. Coming into traditional triangle pose. Lengthen the torso out towards the front of the room. And then move the block to the inside edge of your foot. And bring your right hand down to the block. Keeping your left hip hugging in, sending it back. Open up to the left any amount. Twisting triangle. Keep hugging that left hip into the midline. Exhale to unwind. Move the block off to the side. Send the left foot back to meet the right in downward facing dog. Connecting back to the breath in. Stay for the breath out. Exhale to bring your feet to meet your hands, forward fold. Inhale to rise halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, hands overhead. Exhale the hands down by your side. Inhale the hands up. Exhale to fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plants the hands, steps the feet back. Send the hips up, down dog. Inhale the right foot high. Exhale, you're going to bring it through, placing your knee by your right hand, your left ankle by your left hand, creating a horizontal line with your shin, or a diagonal line with your shin. Point your toes, coming into pigeon pose. Look behind you, make sure your back leg is straight. Option to stay right here, or you can begin to lower yourself down, coming into a sleeping swan position. Keep your right toes pointing or flexed to help protect the knee joint. Connect back to the breath in. Stay for the breath out. And inhale, walk yourself up. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knees, send your right foot back to meet your left and down dog. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, bring it through, placing the right ankle by the right wrist, the left knee by the left wrist. Letting the leg be at a diagonal. Looking back, making the leg as straight. Option to stay right here. Option to lower down, coming into a sleeping swan. Connect back to the breath in. Stay present for the breath out. Inhale to walk yourself up. Tuck your toe, lift your knees, send your back foot or your left foot to meet your right, down dog. Then we'll gently lower down to our knees. Come to sitting down on our bottoms. And gently make our way all the way down to laying on our backs. We'll hug the knees into the chest, giving them a squeeze. Then you'll bring your arms in between your knees and reach for the outside edges of your feet. Shine the feet up towards the ceiling, coming into a happy baby position. Stretch the tailbone down towards the earth, pressing it into the mat. And gently release the feet. Bringing the knees back into the chest, extend the arms out to a T. Gently drop the knees over to the right. Take your gaze over the left shoulder if that feels okay on your neck. Inhale the legs back to center. Exhale the legs over to the left. Take the gaze over the right hand shoulder if you did so on the other side. Inhale back to center. Giving yourself a squeeze and then stretching the legs out all the way, nice and long. Letting the arms fall down by your side with the palms facing upwards. Coming into your final resting pose, Shavasana. Let the body settle onto the mat. Gently close the eyes. Let the body release into the mat. Releasing any tension in the legs or the feet. Letting the low back and the belly be soft and spreading. Letting the arms be heavy as they sink into the earth. Allow the throat to be soft. As you let the muscles of the face release, soften the brow. Let the cheeks be heavy. Let the top of the head relax and soften. Bringing total relaxation over the entire body. And then let your mind rest at the tip of your nose where the air comes in and out of the body. Begin to feel the air surrounding your body, pressing into the skin. Invite a long, deep breath in through the nose. Gently release it. Take another long, deep breath in through the nose, filling the body up. Gently release it. Take another long, deep breath in through the nose. Gently release. Rub your thumb over the tip of each of your fingers as you begin to wiggle the toes, moving the fingers a little bit more, rolling the wrists and the ankles out in both directions. Stretching the arms up overhead, getting long from your toes to your fingers. And gently rolling over to your right hand side. Pausing here for a moment. Thanking your body for all that it's capable of, all that it does for you. And gently push yourself up to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands to heart center. Gently bow the head, recognizing the wisdom that lies in the heart. And then bow forward to seal in your practice. May you take this practice out with you into the world so others can find it too. Namaste.